It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I was down in my local ASDA just yesterday and I seen this on the shelf. It's a new beer for me. It's off-tempo cloudy pale ale at 6.1% ABV, brewed by Badco Brewing and Distilling. Here's a look at the can. Full 40ml can. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I was down, the reason why I went down there, I heard that there's some new vocation beers in there, into ASDA, and there wasn't any in my local ASDA, which is a bit of a shame for me. I'm going to have to get out, of course, it was this, I found one can, but there was only one new beer. But I understand this vocation now in ASDA, which is a real, I mean, it's brewed exclusively for ASDA as well. So I need to get out to a bigger ASDA. There's one about 10 miles down the motorway for me. So I'll have to make my way down there probably in the next few days. So look out for the new vocation ASDA beer on the channel in the coming days. That will be coming. It's just I gotta find the damn thing. Right. 2 finger, slightly off white head, hazy amber straw coloured beer, good levels of carbonation. It's just over £2 a can as well, which is very good. It's between £2 and £2.50 a can, this. Very, very good price beer for the 6.1% ABV beer. And also, I'm getting the aroma already, even from this distance here. And it's quite kind of passion fruity, mango-y. Yeah, maybe some lactose in it as well. It smells a little bit milkshakey to me, like one of those mango passion fruit milkshakey IPAs. Lactose rather than oats. I don't know for sure. I've not looked at the back of the can. We'll pick all of that up when we read the description a little later on. But let's dive into this one then. Cheers, everybody. I've always been a bit of a fan of Badco Brewing and Distilling. They always seem to brew beers for ASDA. And for me, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. For that price point. For that price point of £2.50 for a can of 440 Pale Ale IPA, really at 6%, 6.1%. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for that price point. And I'm going to say at this stage, stone the crows. Stone the crows for this beer for where it sits in the market. Don't get me wrong, if I went into a little bottle shop somewhere, little can shop, my local one, Penarth Bottle Shop, fantastic place. You can go in there, you could spend £5, £6, £7, £8 for a can of beer. And it will be amazing, amazing, amazing beer. If I picked this up in that shop for like £5 or £6 a can, I think I'd be pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed. But then again, at the same time, £2.50. It's a good beer. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? What I try and do in my reviews here is always reflect on the price. If we go to Lidl or Aldi and we pick up a beer for £1.20, then of course the beer's going to reflect that £1.20. The same as this beer for £2.50 is reflected on that price. It's a good beer. You get passion fruit, you get mango. For me, there's a little corner cutting going on with the lactosey, milkshakey feel and taste. But do you know what? I can live with it. I can live with it for that price point. It's slick. It's like a slight oily kind of, only very slight, but it's definitely there. Passion fruit, mango, a little bit of malt to begin with. The balance on the beer is relatively good. There's a little bit of bitterness on the back end, a little bit of sweetness to begin with. So it's a nicely balanced pale ale. Some orange flavour in there as well. Got tangerine or something like that. Touch of stinging nettle bitterness on the back end. It's a pretty decent beer. Let's see what Badco Brewing and Distilling say about this beer. Okay. So malted barley, pale cara, wheat, oat, hops, Summit, Eldorado, Mosaic and Citra, and some yeast. So I was wrong. It's not lactosey. It's actually been brewed with wheat and oats. Pretty sure. Doesn't feel like wheat and oats, but of course it's on the label, it's on the ingredients. It must be. Definitely feels more like lactose to me. Right, Brewing, Badco Brewing and Distilling Company, based in North Yorkshire, and the description is off-tempo, cloudy pale, juicy and unctuous, say that name, with notes of mango and passion fruit, extremely smooth mouthfeel. Made in Yorkshire, UK. For your money, really good beer. Really good beer for your money. If you're in ASDA, you're buying yourself your shopping and you fancy something a little bit different, then maybe pick up this. I'll be looking for the Vocation beers in the future. Probably over the next few days you might see them on the channel. But yeah, new beer in ASDA, can't complain. Good lacing, good carbonation, good aroma. Nice flavour and taste. I like it. I like it enough to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!